What's going on, Doozers, and welcome to episode 12, now on the Shadowtopia server. That's right, guys. If you caught my last episode, you picked up a little bit of what we were putting down, and today we are starting off fresh and hot over on Shadowtopia. We've got some basic stuff going. I already told you about the villagers, but look at this. If we follow this path right down here, look at this. You guys know what this is. Here we go. We have a big old hole that we are working on slowly. Oh no. Okay, that was almost a bad day. We are slowly working on pillaring our way down here and digging out this chunk for our very first farm, which, as always, is going to be a slime farm. Now, I am currently all the way down to Y25, and let me tell you, my pickaxe has been hurting. I've been trading with the villagers to get the XP to fix the pickaxe. Yeah, it's not super effective. So, our main goal right now is just getting this out and getting this all cleared out. Once this is all cleared out, then I can start going through the nether and actually grabbing up some nether warts and everything. And I noticed as I was digging all this out that this comes all the way out into a ravine. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of work as far as cleaning this up too. But the first thing we got to do is get this all the way down to bedrock. And let me tell you, I'm not looking forward to digging another 20 levels of stone and cobblestone and gravel and iron. Oh, it's going to be a day. So I think this is a smooth time to switch into super fast dig mode. And let's get this accomplished. Okay, guys, so I goofed up. I goofed up. I wanted to show you the time lapse of the slime farm being done. But in the process of building the slime farm and finishing it up, I had gone and done a quick tutorial on how to install the replay mod into multi-MC. And when I was doing that, I said, oh, I don't need this file. I can just go ahead and delete this and do it from scratch. And I didn't realize that in the process of doing that, I was actually going to delete the entire video of the slime farm being built. So, unfortunately, I don't have that to show you, but we are producing slimes. And I've already gone up and opened up a temporary shop. And it's a very temporary shop in the nether right now. Well, I guess not in the nether, but over in the shopping district, LaFin is kind of taking over the shopping district as far as getting everything set up over there. And she's doing a great job with it. And one of the things she did is she put these temporary shop structures like, hey, you can come in here and if you want to sell something quick, you can. So let's go ahead. Now, we are still dealing with a pretty janky nether tunnel system. I'm not 100% sure who's been working in the nether, but I do know that we have all moved our nether portals down to the same level, except for I think 2 people still have theirs up higher. Unfortunately, at the moment, I do not have a nice, pretty hallway to mine. It's just kind of a netherrack, all. I also am pretty sure that I chose the furthest portal from everybody. So let me get over to the shopping district and we'll be right back. All right, so here is our beginning shopping district. It's not much to look at. We have Iron Heights down there. We have Ray's Recycling Center, which I think is a really cool idea. What she's doing is you put in what you consider to be garbage blocks, and it pops out food, which I think it's brilliant. It's brilliant. So let's see. Saddle, 6 for a diamond. Australian cooked cod, 3 stacks for a diamond. Okay. Wool, 1 stack per diamond. String. Okay. I'm not seeing anything that I need just yet. Although I may buy some scaffolding. Armor stand shop, nether quartz, okay. So hopefully, I mean, this is looking good. Hopefully as it goes, ooh. hopefully as we go that we will see some of these shops actually looking a little bit better, looking a little cleaner, actually getting some shops in. Pardon me while I'm going through the free books here. Okay, nothing there, but we have our slime shop right here. And because of the number of people on the server, and a lot of them are AFKing, like you can see, we got 3 AFK right now. Mob farms aren't really producing, and that's understandable. So, oh yes, please. I'm gonna have to restock this. I will 100% take 13 diamonds, and I think I just decided to go ahead and buy 2 stacks of scaffolding, since now I have money. So the only thing I am seeing missing right now, and this is kind of scary, I don't see an ender chest in the shopping district. It's kind of just like a collection of chests. So hopefully that's something that we can fix soon. I'm actually going to be building a real slime shop. I just got to get the glass to do it. So our next project today is actually going to be done right here in the nether. And I got some materials on me that may give you an idea. I don't think I've ever shown doing this part on my channel, and that's going to definitely be a first. Going to be interested to see how many times I screw this up. But if we pop into the inventory, let me make that quick. You can see some very specific materials here. And those very specific materials, when combined together, make a bedrock breaking machine. I still need to get some pistons, which I'm going to go back to my base and do. But we are going to be breaking through the nether ceiling, and we are going to be making our gold farm, or at least getting the area prepped for it. So let me get over to my base. Let me get the rest of the stuff figured out, and then we're going to find a place to do this. Okay, so we have climbed our way up, and we are currently sitting in the bedrock of the, well, below the bedrock of the nether, and we are searching for this right here. So if I pop in, you can see under my looking at block section, I'm looking at block 174, and here's the important number, 127, negative 82. So why is 127 important? Well, 127 is where the bedrock actually ends. There's nothing above that now. So make sure you've got full health. You are going to take damage, and also make sure you have a way to get out of here. Okay, I have obsidian. I have my flint and steel, so worst case scenario, I'm going to be just fine. And you climb up and you toss. Oh, okay. Let's heal up quick. Boom. So now we are above the nether. Now what we need to do is we need to make sure that we're standing on that exact block. So I need 174, negative 82, right there. And just to confirm, I'm going to hit F3 again. 174, negative 80, 82. And I'm going to put a torch right there. That is very important because I need to know which way, what block I'm taking out. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to figure out which way is north, which is this way. And from here, I'm just going to put a little marker to let me know that this is north. Okay. So now is the fun part. Let me start getting some of my materials together and we'll be right back. Okay. So, now that we have our northbound thing, we're going to face to the south. And I know this is a little bit counterintuitive, but we're going to go to the south, and facing the south next to this, we're going to put down our redstone dot. We're going to put down a detector rail, a regular rail, an activator rail, and a powered rail. Behind that, we're going to put in 2 redstone blocks and 2 powered rails. Or, not 2 powered, 2 regular rails. I apologize. And we are going to place down a block of obsidian right there. Okay. And that's pretty much the start of what we're going to be doing. So our next part is going to be getting the pistons and everything set up. So again, let me grab my materials and we'll get right to it. Okay, so do this. And I'm going to grab a piece of netherrack. I'm going to put that right there. And I need to make a sticky piston. We're going to put the sticky piston right like that. And then we're going to put a regular piston. Oh, not there. Ugh. Right like that. Okay. So far, it's pretty easy to do. We're going to be taking some regular rails. And we are going to put those on top of here. And we can go ahead and punch out our temporary block now. Okay. So now the next step to do this. And then we're going to put 2 more rails there and there. Oof. Hate doing that. Okay, so I'm going to stand back here so you can get a view of what we've done so far. Okay. So we can go ahead and get rid of our temporary blocks now. We can go ahead and get rid of that torch. That way these can come down. And now what we need to do is we need to place down our hopper minecart with T. And something's not feeling right. Hold on a minute. I'm going to redo this because something doesn't feel right. Have you ever had that where you're building something and something's just... it doesn't feel like it belongs, and I'm getting that distinct feeling. So hold on. Oh. That's better. So it's very important that you remove that torch first, because what happens is these are being bud powered. So right now, these are powered. They just don't know they're being powered because they haven't been told that they're powered. Okay? So what's going to happen now is when I removed that torch, it powered these. It gave them the block update they required to be powered. And that's not what I need happen. So we're going to stand way back here. And we've got our hopper, our minecart with TNT. We're going to place it. We're going to run. And now what we have are headless pistons. All right. So now we can get on the phase 2. So now we can start doing our cleanup. So we can get rid of all this. The nice thing is you really don't lose any materials when you're making this. It's a huge bonus to this. Ooh, that scared me a little bit. Go. So now we need another sticky piston. And that sticky piston needs to go. Let's see. I need to make sure I'm putting this in the right spot. It needs to go right there. Just like that. And then we can go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to put a redstone block right here. That's going to power that. And it's going to switch where that piston goes. So now this is a headless piston and this one isn't. So we can go ahead and get rid of this piston now. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we need a solid block. It doesn't matter which one, as long as it's a solid block. We're going to put it on top of that. We're going to grab a lever. We're going to put the lever on. We're going to flip it. That keeps that block powered. And then we can go ahead and remove that. Okay? Okay. So, now that we have all that done, we can go ahead and get rid of this block. Go ahead and get rid of this block. Right? Then we need to get another sticky. We're going to put that sticky piston right there just like that. Okay? So far, we don't have too much left of this. And we still have right underneath here, we have that one block that we're going to be taking out. So now our next step is we're going to go ahead and grab a slime block. We're going to put a slime block right there. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we are going to go underneath that slime block. We are going to put in a solid block. We're going to get underneath all of this. And put a regular piston facing down. Just like that. Okay, so now the last couple steps, we're going to put a piston there. It's going to pop out. We're going to put a solid block right there. We're done. And whoop. Now let's go ahead and see if this worked. So you notice now also we got all our pistons back, and boom, we have got our hole into the bedrock, all done and dusted, ready to rock and roll. So now what we can do is we can start working on building the wonderful creation that is. Now, I'm sure some of you probably have noticed that my screen does not look like it normally does. There's a little bit of a difference, and you're right. There is. I am on multi-MC, and I am using the Lightmatica mod because I need to be able to rebuild something from a previous game that I played, which is my gold farm. So I'm going to load this up. And now we will see that there is my gold farm. All right. So what we can do with the gold farm is we will be able to actually move this around. So let's see. I'm going to change this right now to a ladder. And I'm doing that because, So now that I have this as a ladder, now this does not exist. This is not a real thing right now. Let me just place that there. Because now what we need to do is we need to move this. like this. One block back, one block over, boom. There we go. Now, obviously, this needs to go a lot, and I mean a lot higher up. And that's easy accomplished just by doing this. So we can put this up where we want it. The nice thing about this is that as I'm building it, I've already built this. I don't need to look at tutorials or anything else. I know what I'm doing, but I don't like to miss blocks. So what I can also do is I can come into here. Let's see, not there. Schematics, no. Schematic product, no. Ooh, where did I put it? Where do I have this? Let's do that. There we go. Material list. So I can go to this material list and I can actually see what I do or don't have and what I need. So cobblestone, I need 3,430. I have 27. So this gives me a real good chance to look at it and say, okay, this is what I do and don't need. This is how I have to build it. And we can go ahead and I'm going to leave this placement here. I can move it around later on. But this is the start. This is where the gold farm is going to be. And now that we have a little bit of room above the nether, we can start working on it. So I think the first thing I got to do, though, I got to make a path down. Okay, guys, so there we go. That's where it's going to be. That's what it's going to look like. So we can zoom up. Now, I do have the ladder all the way up to y equals 238. And then what I did is it took a little moving around and swinging around, but I finally managed to get the gold farm exactly where I need it. So now all that's really left for me to do is start placing blocks. And I got to tell you, I think I'm going to do this on a live stream. So that being said, this is Diamond Doozer. Thanks for watching the video. As always, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to keep seeing more of these videos, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you get alerted whenever I put a new video up. And keep in mind, this is a server filled with other great content creators. So scroll through the video description. You'll see their links too. And don't forget to give them a subscribe. That being said, this is Diamond Doozer, and I'm out.